Good morning and welcome back to Home Renovation Experts. Steve here again, still on this lovely 5x3 garden room build. It's looking good, coming along nicely. Right, what I'm up to today. So, 50mm PIR insulation, 9 sheets of it. So this will be going into the walls to make it nice and toasty and warm. Look at that. So obviously yesterday got all the insulation in. Like I said on yesterday's video, my expanding foam gun broke, lost the spring in there. Don't know where it went. So I've just literally run round and done that. So you can see what I mean. I said this yesterday. I put it all the way across. So I've got 90mm nails, just holds it, pins it in place. I mean, most of these were stayed up anyway because it's a nice tight fit. I just do that so that again, when somebody's on a roof, if they're working, cutting a tree outside, or just up there chilling, because the client has said, no, it's a nice field at the back. I just can't there in the summer and just enjoy it. This means that this will not plop down and then end up sitting on the back of the plasterboard. Helps to keep it all in place. Also, where I've done a cut out around the lights, you can now see that's all expanding foamed around that joint as well. Over-engineered, but that's what you want, right? While we're here, that's the point. It's easy to do, doesn't take long. It's taken me 5 minutes to block this lot out. Easy peasy. I mean, I'm gonna have to clean the floor up. No respect. So, once I've now done that, I shall get on and cut the PIR. This stuff compared to yesterday will be a lot easier because my circular saw will just go straight through the full depth of it, so I won't have to do any hand sawing, which is lovely jubbly. Again, eye protection, mask, very much recommended. Once I've done that, again, future-proofing it a little bit, so I've got myself some 40mm pipe with two 90-degree ends. What that'll get done is, that'll get put into this wall, ready, because the TV's going on here. So I'm gonna make some patches up out of bit of the old OSB here. I'll fill in this entire section with the insulation, then the OSB, flush to the surface, get the pipe in, and then put the little brushless plate sort of thing down here, and then bring it out down there. That way you can poke up your HDMI cables or whatever you need, and that way when you're in here watching telly, you ain't looking at any cables and stuff, and you can just pull stuff through as and when you need to. Again, easy peasy, do it now while you're doing it. Piece of piss, right? And then, depending how far I get, I may only get this stuff in. If I do get a time, once this expanding foam's gone off and done, where it's sort of flopping down, I level it off and start putting some vapor barrier up. So, very nice. Oh, another thing I do, since I'm standing right next to it, is put the insulation. So this is like standard everyday loft insulation. What I do with that is cut it into the pieces and then poke it up into these voids as well. So that way you get no cold air coming through or trying to, because it is just a plasterboard keeping it going, so that just stops any cold air from permeating in. And the same for the front, so it literally sit on top of my lintel here and just, you know, barrier that part. So that is it, that's what I'm up to. So that's a good day's graph, so whew, I better get on. Right, so the walls are coming along ballet nicely. So basically, they're all done except for the corners. But I thought I wanted to show you like something that you pretty don't want to miss out doing. So where we've done the California corners in the corners, and if you don't know what those are, you missed a video, go back to me building the walls and you'll see them there. But basically, you end up with this lovely bit of space back here. So this is nice and ready to carry the plasterboard, gap back there, but that doesn't mean we don't do something with it, all right? So we get the loft insulation, poke it in. You can see I've also stuffed it nice and thick into above here. So now we shouldn't get any heat loss going through that way, which is beautiful. And I've started over above the lintel as well, you can see there, and across there. So this one picked up from Wix, 23 quid. So 250mm thick, which is nice and thick. And basically, you're just gonna grab the stuff like this. I'll do this cack-handed so I can feel it. And then you just stuff it nice and tight, get right in there. And what this will do is, it just prevents extra heat loss, okay? So obviously that's going right tight in there. And then obviously, I'll then cut a board that goes into this space. And it's worth doing it again. I say it all the time, it could be a catchphrase. But while we're here, do it right. And you know, that's it done then. So there'll be no heat loss from that corner coming in. So that is that. So what I'll do is now, I'll do that for all the corners going through. Get the last bits of PR insulation into those voids. And then I will go around with the expanding foam across all these joints, like I have the ceiling, and that'll pin it all in, pucker. And it ain't gonna get much more insulated than that. Right, and that is it done for the day. So now you can see, now all done. expanded foam in everywhere. Over here, you can see Patrick's in now, ready for the TV. As is 40mm tube, the cut 90 degrees to keep it flush. Same for down the bottom, just tucked in under this just to keep it in place. The trick when you do that is to keep an eye on it and just keep making sure you keep pushing it back so it stays flush, because obviously the expander foam will push it out, but it'll hold it like a mother. So yeah, that is flush back, bit of wood across there. I know it's all level and happy days. So that is it. Expander foam between these little joints as well. So we are good to go. So tomorrow, a vapor barrier on. I'll show you how I do that. And then crack on with some plasterboard, I reckon, which will be quite exciting. Plus I've got like the fascia soffits and stuff turned up tomorrow as well. So yeah, good day hopefully planned tomorrow. So yeah, so don't forget, if you like this, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Anything particular you'd like to see, let me know. Any questions, let me know. I'm always here to help out. And that is it. I shall see you all later. See you guys. Bye.